Hello and welcome to day 4 of my live streams this week. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. No matter where you are, if you're in the States, it's evening time. If you're in Europe, it's really early in the morning. And if you're in Asia or Australasia, it's noon, around noonish, yeah. But anyway, welcome guys, and to those who are watching via replay, you are absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for coming back. I know that it's really difficult to figure out what times I'm going to be on live, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to get together probably next week, okay, because I'm going to keep doing my lives. But next week, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it easy for you guys to know when I'm going to go live. I'm going to settle into a time, and then you'll be able to kind of come on live, ask me questions, etc. every time. So it's really great having you here. If it's your first time on one of my lives, hey, how you doing? I'm Marsha Wright on Twitter. My handle is @Marsha Wright. If you're joining me from Periscope and you've kind of seen it flash up, or welcome. Next week I'm going to start doing some videos on LinkedIn. I'm also going to be doing some videos on my YouTube, etc. So I'm going to try vary it up a little bit, but as long as you guys are here for the journey, I will continue to share my lives. Anyway, today's live is brought to you by Promo Nation. It's an amazing, amazing platform for businesses, brands, personal brands who want to be able to get the word out on their projects, on your business. You want to increase your sales, you want to increase your exposure, your brand awareness. You want to make social really social so that people actually know you exist, and that you can really get the word out and do so affordably. So if you are new to the lives or you haven't heard of Promo Nation before, the web address to go check it out is www.promonation.co. That's .co, not .com or anything else. There's a few companies with a similar name, very different industries. So the web address again is www.promonation.co. Now, if you're coming into the live, welcome. I am Marsha, and I'm looking forward to saying hello to you. Good morning, I'm Ali. Nice to see you again. If you say hello and where you're coming from, and tell me what you guys are up to today, and I'll give you a shout out. Today I wanted to do something a little bit different. I wanted to kind of answer some of the questions that have been submitted, to kind of give you some insights on growing your business, improving your business, motivation. I'm getting a lot of questions from people about staying motivated as an entrepreneur or as somebody who's wanting to get something started. And so I want to share with you a little bit more on that. So yeah, if you're coming in, you're new to the live, would you go ahead and share this? I've just sent you a share link. Go ahead and share the live. Let your audience know that I'm live, so that we can get as many questions answered and I can be as supportive as I can possibly for you guys. Anyway, what are you doing today? My day has started very early. It's 11 o'clock now where I am in my time zone, but I've been at it since about 6:30. I'm still full of energy. I had a little bit of cereal. I'm getting ready to have me get through. I've got like a bunch of emails to get through today, and I'm helping some celebrities who are going to be going live with Promo Nation. We are doing some amazing things, really super, super excited. If you, I'll just give the URL again. If you're in the chat, you just want to type this out so everybody can see it, because I don't want to kind of do typing while I'm talking. But the URL is www.promonation.co. If you have a business, you are an individual who is trying to get the word out about something that you're doing, a project that you're doing, or something that is really important to you, your business, etc., then you can go ahead and head to promonation.co. Hi, City Hoffa. I think this is your second or third time being on. Welcome. If this is your first time, smash the like button. If you've been here before, smash the like button and let me know that you guys are here. Where are you tapping in from as well? I'd love to say hello to everyone. And I'm just going to quickly show the URL. For those of you who are checking it out, it's www.promonation.co. www.promonation.co. And hello, hi again from Dubai. Nice to see you again. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to jump in and start answering questions that you guys have submitted to me. I'm looking at submissions on my fan site, and so I want to share with you some of the questions that people have asked. Let's see if I can give you guys some responses on this. Hi, that's Salam Media, I think. Hi, how are you doing? Hello, Why Not from India. And hi, GM, Neelatkar. Hi, lovely to have you guys on the live again. Hope you're having a great day. So I'm going to jump in. I'm going to answer some questions that you guys have been submitting, and then I'm going to go into a little bit about marketing, strategy, etc., and see if I can give you guys some good pointers in the right direction. So I'm going to answer 2 questions on each topic about life, about business, about success, etc., and just see how far we get. So that's my aim for today. All right. And then afterwards, I'll probably answer some questions. If you have any questions about your business, about improving your business, increasing your marketing, how to increase your audience, anything like that, that's my bag. If you just joined, thank you for coming on. We've already had quite a few people come in already, but go ahead. Oh, hi, Sujan. Yeah, so go ahead and share the live so that we have more people joining as we go through today's live. So I'm going to start with a question that I got from Dawn Henderson, whose Twitter handle is @MoneyMatters23. @MoneyMatters23. If you guys, because somebody tag her in, let her know I'm answering her question. It's Dawn Henderson @MoneyMatters23. So the question that she posed to me, and sorry for looking away, guys, I'm looking at my computer screen because that's where I've got all the answers. Thanks, Mickey. How you doing? I'm originally from London. If somebody's asking, you said from. Okay, so I'm going to show you the questions here. There you go. I'm looking at my spreadsheet, and I'm going to answer a couple of these questions today. So keep sharing, guys. Keep sharing the join link for this. It's really difficult, I think, with Twitter because you see it only if you're on there. Hey, Complex, how you doing? What's up? All right, so my question that I'm going to answer. Hi, Chester, how you doing? Okay, so my question I'm going to answer, the first one is, did you ever have a fear of success, and how did you overcome it? So does anybody reflect that question? Does anybody want to hear the answer to that question? Just say yes in the thread. And then the other alternative question I can answer, I've got some good answers on that one, by the way. But the other question is, let's see. How to deal with an unsupportive environment. So I guess how to succeed if you're in an environment where people are not really supportive. So which of those questions do you guys want to answer? Do you want question number 1, which was from Dawn Henderson, Money Matters 23, or the question how to deal with an unsupportive environment, which was from Hermansia Filani, and her Twitter name is @her_FILANI. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go with the first one, unless you guys tell me differently. Hopefully you can still do the chats in here. Yeah, you can. There we go. I want to make sure the chats are on. There we go. And there we go. All right, awesome. So have I ever had a fear of success? And if I have, how did I solve it? So the answer to the question is yes. I've always felt that I was destined for greatness. I didn't always know how that was going to happen, but I always did feel that I was destined for greatness. And my motto in life is, no matter how it looks, no matter what happens, no matter if all the odds are against me, I just have this inner belief that no matter what happens, I will win. I'm going to get there. I might not get there the way I thought I'd get there, but I just have this personal, spiritual, deep reassurance and knowledge that I'm going to get there. And the fear of success is actually, in a way, more debilitating than the fear of failure, because it causes you to really double down on doing the opposite activities required to make you hit what you want to hit. And then also, because we all have this voice in our head that is telling us about all of our failures, the things that we haven't been able to accomplish, what we haven't been able to do. Thanks, Koyaluvosiu. I'm so sorry if I butchered that. But yeah, so I think because there's always been this, we've got this voice in our head. I'm actually going to write a book about this. That is consistently telling us all the things that we failed at, all the reasons why we have no reason to believe that we're going to succeed, has nothing but bad news to share. That voice, if you don't learn to tame that voice and to quiet that voice down, you essentially end up living out a self-fulfilling prophecy, and then you don't accomplish what you could accomplish. It's a difficult situation. In my personal situation with my fear of success, it was just, okay, great. That's a good question. I'll answer that afterwards. But yeah, in terms of my fear of success, I guess it kind of came from being scared of being judged, of what people might say about me, or if I could, if I was super successful, what if I don't know. It's just, I guess you've got all this stuff playing in your mind, and the things that you've done that haven't worked really well, those things play in your mind. But as an entrepreneur, you have to be able to shake that off, and I think what I've been really good at doing is quieting down the voice in my head, but also getting to this age and stage of my life where I actually just don't care. I don't care what people think. I am my own best competition. I'm not in competition with anyone else. I don't like to be compared to anybody else. I know it's easy for other people, because if they compare you, then they've got a simile as to somebody else you remind them of, and that's fine for them. But me personally, I don't want to be like anybody else or be better than anybody else. And I think that's really good, because it keeps me focused on why I'm doing something. Sometimes if you get so enamored with what everybody else is doing, it kind of gets you off your game, where you could be like, okay, I want to achieve this goal. And then you look in the other lane that you're running in, and you're like, oh, well, this person's doing this and this company's doing that. And then suddenly you're no longer trying to get to your goal and consistently do what it takes to get there and maintain it. Now, suddenly you're so focused on trying to outwit and to be better than the other guy, or the other company, or the other woman, or whatever, that you lose a part of yourself. Every time you compete with somebody, and you're not in a competitive sport business, every time you compete, you lose, and every time you focus on competing over doing what you need to do, you lose a part of yourself. And the best you, I mean, there isn't another you. There's a reason why there is only one you. And there's a part of the contribution that you're made to make in this world that no one else can make. And if you're focused on trying to best everyone else instead of besting yourself, like, I'll sit down with my team. I own multiple businesses in different countries, and different investments, etc. And I can sit down with my team and I will say, I want to talk about what's not working. I want to talk about every step and what the gaps are, what the holes are in it. And I want us to plug those gaps so that no one else experiences them. I guess my best competition is systemization and improving the process that everybody goes through when encountering anything to do with me. I want to make sure that I have a way of communicating value, but also having true value. And I also got to a point where I got really irritated. I get very, very irritated with people who just try to look the part, you know. I've been in a really privileged position for quite a few years now. I semi-retired when I was 32. I'm 37. I've been told I don't look 37, so I'm quite happy with that. But yeah, I've really been privileged to live the lifestyle that I live. I travel all the time. I'm speaking to you guys right now from Bali, Indonesia. Sometime in the afternoon, I'll head to the beach. I'll look at the Indian Ocean. I'll walk with my feet in bare sand. And my life is good. I'm really, really privileged. And the reason that I started building Promo Nation was because I spent so many years helping businesses and personal brands, people with personal brands, to get well known, to become well known. And it's one thing to tell people how to do it. It's one thing to consult with people and tell them how to do it. And it's a whole other thing when they have to go and do it themselves. And whilst a lot of my clients in the past have had really great success, I've seen that the contingent of people who haven't been able to execute what I've said are the ones who have struggled. And I got to this point, I said, you know what, I'm just not going to tell people how to do it anymore. I'll just let them use my team. And so we set up Promo Nation. The web address is www.promonation.co. And we set up Promo Nation. I co-founded it with my honey, Simon. And we did that because it's easy. Like, marketing is easy for us. Thanks, Mickey. Marketing is easy for us. We've been very, very experienced. We've run hundreds of marketing campaigns. We've launched social media movements that have gone viral. We've done all kinds of things in business, and we've helped thousands of business owners. And so it just made sense to try to make it easier for business owners who have really good products, but essentially don't have the time to put in the effort to run 30 different parts or even 10, 20 different activities in their marketing department simultaneously. And so essentially, when we launched Promo Nation, which was a few months ago, we already did our soft launch. It went really well. And so now we're able to roll out. We had a waiting list. We're now able to roll out and support more business owners. I think it's always about making sure that you can deliver what you would want to buy into yourself, and also that you give people what you would want somebody to do for you. And so no matter what your business is, always don't just think about the money you want to make. Think about the stories you want to tell and the value that you want to give, and also what they need. You know, I find a lot of the time people say, oh, I'm really good at this, or I want to sell this product or that. It's not just about what you want to sell. It's about what people in your niche want to be able to use. The people that you're selling to, what do they want? What do they need? What's going to make their lives, businesses, their endeavors easier? Hey, Dimi, how you doing? I'm really glad that you joined the call. So I think that's what it really comes down to. It's about, if you're feeling a fear of success, it's usually because you know that there's a part of you that says, what if it really, really works? Because everything will change. Everything changes when you're successful. When I remember living in a tiny apartment, I mean a micro apartment for years, and having this thing of like, I always say to my husband, I'm like, babe, it's like a dream, it's like we were living in this tiny place for years, working on becoming successful. And then fast forward years later, we travel all over the world. We've established ourselves. We've got businesses. We help other people in their business. We invest in businesses. We're secure. We're passionate about what we're doing. And, the size of our apartment when we started is actually not even the size of my smallest ensuite in my house. And I just really feel that, we've really accomplished a lot, but the fear of success always has an opportunity to rear its head. Always this thought process of, am I worthy? Am I smart enough? Are people going to realize that I'm not as good as I think I am? And then you've got other people who have a fear of failure, but I don't know. The question was, have I ever had a fear of success? And if I have, how did I overcome it? And so for me, for those of you who are just joining now, one of the things I said was my philosophy in life, my deep-seated, absolute, unequivocal belief is no matter what I face, no matter what I'm going through, no matter how difficult or insurmountable it seems, no matter how much my back might be against the wall. Hey, I'm not even just talking about in any monetary sense. There are family or personal situations that can have you in a situation where, hi, Body Hamburg, I think you mean you're in Germany. Hey, how you doing? I think it's really important to have a mentality that no matter what you face, no matter how it comes across, whatever you face, for me personally, how I overcome it is I just believe that no matter what, I'm gonna win. I might not get it. I might not get there the way that I think I'm gonna get there. I might not have the same outlook when I get to the end of that particular road, but whatever I evolve into, it's for my good. Whatever I face is for my good. There's things that I face that in my life that made me think, gosh, this is so difficult, and why is this happening in my life? And then I get to the end of the thing and I'm like, whoa, I would not have accomplished X, Y, Z had we not gone through this first. And so I just want to really encourage people, always keep moving forward. Always keep moving forward. Always keep looking for opportunities to be your best and to not compete against other people. The pressures that you feel for a fear of success can often come from when you feel pressured to live up to a standard that is imposed by society, by people expecting you to be flossing on day one. I'm not interested in flossing. I actually even find it difficult sometimes sharing what my real life looks like, because sometimes I get hate for it, because I live really well. I'm very happy. I've been with my husband for 21 years and married 17 years. And I travel the world. Palm trees are always within 5 minutes of wherever I am. I can go to the beach at any time. I don't have to, live in my job. I have businesses. Hey, Jacob. I have businesses, I have investments, and I've really done really well. And so I just want you to know that that isn't on the basis of me being given a handout. That's on the basis of years back, we were on government assistance. I'm from London, but I'll give the American alternative. At the time, it was about £5 a week for food. Hi, Sam Livlin. Hi, Sam. How you doing? And yeah, we had about £5 a week for food. That at the time was about. Thank you, Monsignor Ricky. Yeah, we had about $8. Hi, DGNT. Hey, how you doing? But yeah, so we had about $8 a week to live on for food between two people, and that included gas. Oh, hey, how you doing from Ghana? Yeah, that's no joke. I mean, when you literally have to stretch everything, you know, I can make pasta a million ways out of those experiences, those 10 cent, you know, 20 cent pasta noodles. And, you know, it was it was literally like a blessing to even be able to buy oranges or fresh fruit or vegetables. So I know what it's like to live without and to have nothing, and to sit on the floor crying because I can't get on the bus. I can't get on public transport because I don't have the money to get on public transport to go about my day and go and do what I've got to do, and to pray and to ask God, please give me some direction, give me ideas. I need to know what I can do so I can get out of this situation. But those situations build character. And to be in that situation and now juxtapose it with my current lifestyle where I have freedom, I don't have to work a day job. You know, I'm the kind of author of my day and of the projects that I want to work on, and I work on things because I'm passionate about them, not because I have to. That's a blessing. And I just want to encourage anybody who is building your business, no matter what you're facing, don't focus on all the people who try to make it look like their life is amazing. Trust me, I've got so many celebrity friends, clients, colleagues, so many other people. That's a really good question. I'm going to answer that shortly. But yeah, I've got so many people who are in positions that you think they've got it all together. They've got all the money in the world. Good, it's easy for them. And I'm telling you, I promise you, it's baloney. There's a lot of people out here who are flossing with rented cars and with rented houses and arrears. Don't think about what looks good. Forget about running someone else's race. Run your race. Focus on your race. That's what matters. Focus on your imprint and how you're going to make a value to other people. I started my first business with under $300. How I got that money? Let me be clear. I was working for this company who decided that because I was a Christian and I didn't go raving, partying, I didn't drink, I didn't smoke. I was 17 at the time, and I was actually already in a management position at 17. And the boss there decided that because I didn't drink, I didn't smoke, he said, you know, you don't drink, you don't smoke, you don't party, you go to church. What do you even spend your money on? You know, like, what do you even need your pay for? What do you spend your money on? And they didn't pay me. And I had a friend who worked for a union. I signed up to the union, and I got his help to get them to force them to give me my pay, which at the time was about $600, quite a while back. It's about 400 quid. Now, when I got that money, I gave some of it to charity. I gave, you know, I paid, I think, a couple of bills with the bits of it, but essentially I had 270 left out of that £400. And that's what I used to start my business. They didn't pay me. I know, right? They did not pay me. The logic was so off key. But again, it's like I was 17 years old. I went to go and do a management course, a part-time management course, and they saw that there was they saw talent in me. But at the same time, they just, I don't know, they just didn't value. They just were not good people, put it that way. But long story short, you know, I just really feel that the wisdom it takes, the things that it takes to build anything of any importance that will withstand the test of time, it takes fortitude, it takes resilience, it takes wisdom, it takes effort. And if you don't put those things in, you don't accomplish the goal. And the worst thing is you can put some effort in and then you don't put it in consistently enough, and surprise, surprise, you get some reward, but you don't get all the reward that you should. Why? Because you're not consistent. And I think the biggest enemy of anyone who wants to do anything amazing is consistency. Doing it even though it might not seem that it will be successful, because as my business partner always says, the streets are watching. people are watching you. They are, you know, when I first started, I'll do some of these. Do you guys like this stuff when I'm talking about like my life and things that I've experienced? Tell me in the comments. But you know, when we first started, there were people who joined my list and didn't buy anything from me for like a year, 2 years. And then when they did buy, it was actually a big order. So it's like people are kind of really looking at what you're doing. Thank you, sweetheart. So the more consistent you are over a longer period of time, that's where your success comes from. It's not from changing what you're doing every day based on what's personally happening in your own life circumstances. It has to be based on this is the goal I want to achieve. Here is a formula, and this is why it's so important to oh, okay, cool. Thank you for that. I'll do more of these, and I'll kind of talk more about my personal insights and stuff. Thanks for sharing that with me, guys. But yeah, so you have to, this is why I always say it's so important to understand what business model you're going to go with, because you can actually define a formula that should lead to at least your early successes. And if you can define that formula that leads to your early successes, then you can stay the course. It's only about staying in the game. You know, if you are, you know, running around and you're trying to do this and then you're like, oh, it hasn't worked yet, and then you go and do something else. Listen, in my experience, everything in business you want to do is going to take somewhere between 3 to 7 times longer than you expected it to take. And on top of that, most business owners, and this is from my experience, I haven't got statistics for this, but I've worked with over 3,000 businesses, plus I have a massive contingent of, you know, fans and so on who talk to me about what's going on in their business. And I can tell you this, most people do not stick to a task more than 2 or 3 weeks. They do not stick to it. And in business, if you want to see at least a little bit of activity on what you're trying to do, you have to put a minimum of 6 weeks to 12 weeks on the tasks that you're doing. You cannot do it once or twice and go, it didn't work, because not enough people saw it. Maybe you didn't tweak it. You didn't see enough of what people wanted. Like, for example, when we launched Promo Nation, the URL is www.promonation.co. I'll just give you guys that. Hang on. www.promonation.co. Go check out the site, guys. If you want to promote your business, you want to get the word out about your business, that's it. Go ahead and go check out the site. But yeah, inside of Promo Nation, we actually have got these 2 activations, these 2 specific things that we do that is really great for this. Because you can launch something and you're like, why isn't it catching on? Nobody seems to be interested, etc. So we have something called the User Experience Reveal. When we have members of our focus group go to your website, check through your whole website, video it while they're checking through, watching it, giving their comments, giving their feedback as to what resonates with them, what they're confused about, all the rest of it. And then go and do the same on your social media. A lot of the time people have inconsistent messages, and that confuses potential consumers. Or they go to check for reviews, or they go to check for things, and they try to do their due diligence and they can't find anything, and therefore they relegate it to something that they don't want to do. Like, I was watching this video the other day, looked like a really great interview. It was with a young girl. Okay, well, you start new ones. If your socials are not good, start new ones, or fix it up. That's important. Okay, so this young girl really seemed switched on. She's like 10 or maybe 12 years old now, and she's talking about, you know, her business and what she's doing and so on, so on. So I was like, gosh, this little girl is so good, and I'm proud of her, and so on, so on. But then I started Googling. I'm trying to find anything that verifies what she's saying, because she claims to have done certain things publicly. Then I found out her parents are a little bit successful. They're entrepreneurs. They've kind of got a little bit of a reputation, and I can't find anything to verify what she said. I clicked off the interview because it's all about authenticity. And if people come to your website and they don't understand what it is that you have on offer, they don't see how it can help them, they don't see how valuable your message is for them, even if you're a pro in marketing, you still have to know what people are thinking. And so what we do as part of the activation, part of the marketing deals that we do in Promo Nation, includes having a focus group who goes to your website, goes through your website, Googles you, sees, because Google is different depending on who you are. If I search something, I might see different results than you do from your location and based on the things that you look at. And so it's really good to see what somebody who hasn't been to your website or hasn't been to your socials sees about you. And so we do that. We go through your socials, we Google you, we really give you all that feedback so you understand what people are thinking about you. And they are people who are not your friends and family. They're not going to tell you everything is great. They are really savvy and intelligent, and they'll give you that feedback that you need. So then you'll know if when you launch something, you're like, okay, it's not really working. People are not, the traction I expected isn't there, etc. You'll actually understand a little bit more why. And then the second activation, as part of a marketing deal that we do within Promo Nation, the web address for you guys, if you don't know, is www.promonation.co. That's www.promonation.co. All right, www.promonation.co, not .com or anything else. That's the URL there. So the other thing that we do is where we have our focus group. Now, our focus group is amazing. We've got hundreds and hundreds of people in our focus group. And we have people in almost every country in the world who are everything from students right through to retirees, business owners, housewives, anything. So essentially, whatever your business is, we want to target people within that target market for the focus group. Then we show them your offer, or we'll show them your lead page, and then we'll let them give us feedback for your lead page. So then you'll know why it's working, or if it isn't working, why it isn't working. And I can see there's quite a lot of you who are going to the website. Check it out. I'll just give you a little hint or a tip. Once you're on the website, you can actually register for free account. And there's a few things that you get with the free account. I'm not going to tell you all the ins and outs on the live. If you register, you'll see. When you scroll down the page, a pop-up will come up. Alternatively, when you get to the bottom of the page, you'll be able to register. Once you do that, you get to a thank you page, and there's some goody good goods there. But this is really important. You must go to your email, click to verify your email address, and then you're going to get to go to the main website. There is so much on there. There's features, there's pricing, there's comparison charts. It will help you to understand everything that is included. The things that I've just been talking about, we include all of those. We do lead targeting for you. We do social media promotion. We help you understand. We help you get billboard placements. We reach out to the press on your behalf. There's all kinds of stuff that we do because we're experienced at it. We're good at it. We know how to do it, and it will save you time from having to figure it all out and do it yourself. And the cost-wise, it's really inexpensive. As a whole marketing campaign, we can work on one marketing campaign for 40 hours or more. Just think of how much that would be to coordinate that, but also to hire the people that is required to make it work, to do all of that while you're running your own business. And on top of all of that, the subscriptions, the services that we have to sign up to and we pay thousands for on a monthly basis that you don't have to pay for. You just get to leverage what we've got. So it's all about being able to be supportive to small business owners. And if you want to get your own marketing deal, if you want us to give you a marketing deal, then you can register on the page that says go live. If you want a payment plan, because maybe the payment isn't doable in one go, you can actually do a payment plan as well, and that's available on the website on the go live page. So the first step, as I've mentioned, is go to www.promonation.co, and then you can register there, and then from there, then go to your email. So that's it. You're welcome, Sam. All right, so I'm going to answer some questions now. Hopefully you guys are learning. I'm just scrolling up so I can get to your questions that were asked to me earlier on. Please keep sharing the live. If you're enjoying it, go on Twitter and put #PromoNation, #PromoNation, and put a comment down there after the chat, after the live video. I'm going to retweet you guys who have actually tweeted on there. So go ahead and do that. So I'm scrolling up. I'm going to answer the questions as I see them. I Am Cool says, how do I launch my breakthrough idea? Don't know what your breakthrough idea is. Tell me what it is and I'll give you some specific pointers. But essentially, the most important thing with any launch is making sure you launch it to the right target market. Don't just send it to friends and family if they're not your target market. And also there's only a finite number of them. You have to make sure that you target the right market. And you have to ensure that people can kind of research you, Google you, whatever, and then they'll be able to see something about you because they will check. So PromoNation has some support for you if you want to launch a new business. Then PromoNation is a really great spot because you earn a whole marketing team to help you, and then you just need to do what you need to do your end. So we'll ask you to give us things. We'll ask you for like marketing collateral and different bits. You just need to give us what we need so that we can use it to promote you. But collaborate loads, get loads of collaborations in place. Those are the things that are really going to help. So that's my opinion on that. I know you guys are putting loads of points down the bottom here, but I'm just going to finish getting up to these questions. Where is it? Oh, come on. How do I get up here? Here we go. Right. So the other question was, how much of a percentage profit should one invest in social media marketing? Okay, this is a very debatable point. However, the key thing for any business is to put about 10% of your turnover away for marketing. That is the recommendation. That's the bog standard boilerplate recommendation. I recommend, and for my own businesses, we put about 20 to 30% aside for that, especially when we're doing a new launch, because you've got to really get you've got to tie in your operations costs. You have to tie in, a small amount of what you can take as a founder of the company, because you can't rape the business. You have to put aside a bit for savings. You have to balance. Thank you, Jessamy. You obsessed with the eyes. Yeah, so you really have to position your business, and in order to do that, it costs money. And so you want to try to do it as affordably as possible. I don't take very seriously people who say, I want to market my business, but I don't want to spend any money. You need to spend money on some things. You don't need to spend money on everything. I don't think it's worth putting a lot of money into certain parts of marketing. I don't pay for advertising. In PromoNation, we do not rely on advertising. What we want to do is bring our citizens, we're called PromoNation, so our customers, clients are called citizens. But essentially, we want you to be able to rely on us connecting you with your target audience. So you have a direct relationship with them, so you don't have to rely on Google ads or Facebook ads, etc. So that's why that's really important from our perspective, is that you have a direct line to your potential customer, and you can build a relationship with them. Because if you have a relationship with them, if you can talk to them, I'll give you an example. So one of the other activations in PromoNation website is promonation.co. One of the other activations is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, real-time buying signal alerts. And what we're essentially doing is we're finding people online, on social media, on Twitter, because, on Twitter, there's like 500 million posts a day. And we scan those And we then look for people who are talking in such a way that identifies them as people who are potentially interested in buying your type of product or service, and also that maybe they are not happy with one of your competitors or a competitor in your industry. So what we want to do is be able to make it easy for them to find you. So this is what we do. This is so cool. We want to help you to have direct contact with them. So we run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, pulling those conversations. We'll put them on your dashboard. When you become a citizen, you get a dashboard, and we include everything on that in that same one place for you. And then with your within your dashboard, you get to see every single tweet that is somebody who could be buying who's interested in buying your kind of product or service. I gave this example a couple of days ago, but there's one of our recent citizens who sells homewares, things for the home and for the garden. And it's a fairly new business, so she doesn't really have as much traction. And so what we did was we looked for people who were moving house or had just moved into a new place, apartment, house, whatever, or people who are going for a housewarming party and they are looking to buy gifts, people who like very unusual items, who have really good taste, etc. So we literally started looking for those people. And our algorithm within our buying signal alerts sends you those 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You just have to go on your dashboard anytime, day or night, and you can reach out to people who could be your potential customers. They are people who don't know about you, but are in the market for what you do. Hi, Ratram. Hi, Ratram. I'm sorry if I said it wrong. So yeah, it's really, really important to make sure that you can target the right types of people. And so what we do is we find those people anytime, day or night, 24 hours a day. You can go in there, look at those people, see what they're saying, and then click to communicate directly with your audience, your target market, somebody who could buy your product. And then you literally say to them, hi, saw that you were doing, that you're moving, or you just moved into a house. Congratulations. I've got this really cool house moving toolkit that you can go and get from my site with loads of tips and some coupons that will help you save money for the things that you want to buy. Boom, that's a potential customer. So it's really important to make sure that you have a direct relationship with the types of customers that you want to reach, that you can have them get from a point of not knowing you to being interested to buy as quickly as possible. And we understand that for a lot of businesses, it is about speed of purchase and speed of return on investment. And so that's why we've done that. That's one of the activations. And so that relates back to the question, which was, how much money should you spend on social media marketing? And the answer is, you should be spending a lot of money, or enough money, 10 to 30% on marketing your business, period, point blank. You use your profits to succeed, right? You don't use your profits to buy a car before your business is super established. And I see all kinds of things that people do with their income. Make all the sacrifices on the front end. On the back end, you'll get your rewards. Okay. But going back to answer that question, it really is about how you can best promote your business and use as many options and many strategies, including Promonation, to be able to get direct to your customer. So DGNT said, I'll be checking on you for more marketing advice. You're a guinea fowl farmer. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, so I just wanted to say hello to those who were saying hello to me while I was answering that question. Here we go. Okay, so Neste Morton, hi, how are you doing? I'm cool. I'm really glad that helped you with my answer. Where are we? Okay, good. All right, brilliant. So I really enjoyed today's live. If you guys have any more questions for me, I'm kind of right out of time, but if you have any more questions for me, then go ahead onto hashtag on Twitter, hashtag PromoNation, hashtag PromoNation. Ask your questions there, and then I'll cover them in tomorrow's live. And then also for any of you who have a business and you want to market your business, you want to get out the word out, you want to get opportunities to increase your sales, you want to target your market properly, you want to have a marketing team who is dedicated to help you promote your business, then you need to go to www.promonation.co, www.promonation.co. That's the URL there. It's not any other website. There are similar name websites, but it's not us. www.promonation.co. So go ahead and head over to that site. For I Am Cool, who I'm sorry guys, it doesn't actually show me your name. It just shows me your handle. So for I Am Cool, I'm really glad that you enjoyed this and hopefully I answered your question. Hello, Insurance Kings joining. Adnan, hello, welcome. CSS, welcome to the live. Nice to see you. So for I Am Cool, go ahead, head to the site. Remember to verify your email and drop me a DM and I'll send you a DM back in about 30 minutes. So drop me a DM and I'll help you to kind of get started with PromoNation. Anyway, guys, I've absolutely loved having this this call with you guys. It's been really fun. Hopefully it's been revealing and you've gotten some nuggets from it. One of the things I would love to do is just appreciate and thank everybody who's watching on replay. We usually get like double or more people watching on replay than those who were able to catch it live because you didn't have the notification, you didn't know it was online. From next week, I'm going to try to settle it into a regular time for the lives on a daily basis. But I'm going to be starting to do my LinkedIn videos, vlogs next week. And yeah, I'm super looking forward to continuing to share with you guys, talk with you through how you can market your business and how you can overcome some of the challenges that you might be facing. So anyway, that's all from me. It's been absolutely awesome spending time with you guys today. Have an awesome evening. Or a day if you're watching this in its daytime. Have a lovely night. I've really enjoyed it as always. You guys are awesome. And I'm looking forward to seeing you on the hashtag PromoNation. And if you know anybody who has a business, go ahead and let them know about PromoNation. I stand behind it. I put my name on it. And I wouldn't do that if I didn't believe that we have the ability to continue helping businesses to get the word out and to do their marketing. I'm so excited about everything that I'm doing right now, and I'm excited to share it with you guys and some of the nuggets along the way. So thank you so much for joining me. Have an amazing night or day wherever you are, and all the best. Yes, thanks, Issei. Yeah, have an amazing night, guys. And remember, I'm going to go over onto the hashtag PromoNation in a couple of minutes after I finish the live. So I'm going to continue the conversation there. If I've answered your question, or if you want to be part of PromoNation, go to www.promonation.co. Remember, when you go to the site, you must register. So the first page is just a little bit of information. But if you want to actually find out pricing, you want to see all the ins and outs, you need to go to the bottom, register, and then go into the site via your email. And then, yeah, that's it. I'm looking forward to helping you guys and speaking to you again. I've always loved having these chats with you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Have a great